Yeah. All right. So I'm just asking you a few questions on this. When you called this morning with Sabrina, what was the plan and intention?
The intention you Sabrina in Jagun ya Izalo. Sabina, Sabina here, you move first in information about myself.
So when you say you wanted to come to 1873, what exactly do you mean?
I mean, I wanted to set it up, the account it was set up by TV.
But when you say you want to set up, what does it mean? Because there are many people who are confused. They want to see you on your page. And they believe that somebody is using you. Even yourself. So how can you bring somebody to something that actually is a problem? Because how many people believe that you are separate from anything else? You can't be an Australian, you are a Zimbabwean, you can't be black, you can't be this. So how can you even introduce somebody when you have not resolved that problem?
But I'm a hashtag list is I wonder. But the identity, right? But the consensual. You know, and it's like this, like a case study. A lot of lessons. There are a lot of questions in one statement, but each question in my lessons like one. So my latest lesson, I don't think I go deeper now. But I want to ambush your show. I want to.
Yeah. So what is being asked is Simba. What is being asked is what is your relationship yourself with C2C, and why are you inviting people? Why do you need to invite anybody to something? The moment you are inviting, then it means you are saying something.
Hey, Mr. Moe, here's my answer. There's a key lesson here. There's a value for value. My book is my life story. I've dedicated myself to broadcast what I do, what I think, and what will happen based on what I've learned. My mentor is Zambo. I learned from many mentors. The case study based on Zimbabwe first. Zimbabwe, a nation, a country. From that Zimbabwe, there was a Zimbabwe who ended up owning Shabani Mashawamani and the Zimbabwe government. But the storyline you can see, since that's all I'm looking at myself on how I met that guy, how I provoked him, how I learned from him, how I decided to stand up for the truth on what I call facts. So this is my book. And now I'm writing a book. But by where I come from, being myself, I think I was born for a purpose to share
with
others Zimbabweans. So now I have to teach in their own language. No one is that no deep. Those are other corner. But let you what I show what Iowa. Let it decide in your own language. Grade 1, grade 2, picture now. So I'm a broadcaster.
No. So if you're a broadcaster, why don't you just continue to broadcast without inviting anyone else?
No, I don't invite anybody else, but I put strategies to remember my value, changing stages. I've got an art to act, to teach what I learned, to teach how do I teach by sharing. Because if I just broadcast, I'm too deep for them. I have to understand what I call jargon. Who are they? Who am I? Who was I? So I'm a teacher too.
Okay, no, I'm saying is if you are teaching, why don't you just teach the best you can? You know, why do you need to invite others?
I'm not inviting anyone. By teaching, there were students young and identifier.
No, but why don't you just show what you are doing by doing it?
That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. TV, the very page yangu, choose all page for team, mbali waba zangu, takubuenda. Sikuta pa kwenda nao, kapa TV, yatura wanaka siya shabari yangu, kupamba, atizoelele nae, taizo kumchaulira, batakafuza buge benzi, acha tizao.
But do you understand what I'm saying?
No, I don't understand.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that if you are doing something good, why don't you just do it and let others emulate you than tell them what to do?
I never told anyone what to do.
No, when you invite somebody, it means you are not doing. That's what you call politics. That's what you call politics.
I never invited anybody.
No, I'm saying is why did you call Sabina this morning?
For setup.
No, if it's set up, do you need to call me for that?
No, I called for setup, but again, my case study to you, to show you. I don't kanga wa shamara but china wa shamu to set up. But what I will do next time is simple. Yamuza will do out for an Iowa. Ruyepa. About where I was is here. I said they called me to confirm. But I don't that's what I have to find a way to organize myself.
So what do we learn from that? We learn that from now onwards, you should learn how to set somebody up without asking anybody else to set up. Because the moment you learn, you don't set up, you don't learn that, then every time you are going to be reliant on somebody else to do something that you can do for yourself. Because you are the face and the value of the platform that you say it's yours. The moment you want somebody to do something for you, then it's no longer yours. Because then you have now already lost ownership of something. So the first lesson is I must do what I preach. And whatever you preach, you must show by example. So you gave your own links. So now you ask Sabrina, give me your, make me admin, or give me your login details for your Facebook page or profile. Hello?
Yes.
So that never again must I ask for something that I'm not prepared to learn myself. And that goes even for me as well. That let's use Sabina as the last person for login details. Yeah? So Wildfire, teach me for the last time how to incorporate somebody into this community. And is that expensive to ask? Huh?
No.
But if it's not done, then you are going to wait for somebody in life. And if that person dies between the execution and the idea, what is going to happen?
Shut down.
Shut down. So when you say C2C, community, connections to community, it means you are connected to Sabina. But once you have one platform, it becomes a community highway. But our failure to learn and to say tomorrow is too late, I need to practice adding people in, and people are responsible, and the human beings must be self-governing. And if you are self-governing, you don't need to be told how to be responsible and when to have a show and who to have a show. Yeah? So there's too much noise in the background.
Yes, but okay, let me mute, but I'll conclude, but I'm listening. Go ahead.
All right. So that's the essence of it. So those who are asking, Nkuma Masimba called me earlier on with Sabina, and he wanted me to do admin work just to get Sabina to be on the 1873 StreamYard platform, where she can broadcast to 8 different channels simultaneously. Instead of calling me to do that, Nkuma Masimba was set up so that he can broadcast himself without asking anybody, wherever you are. All we need is to use one access PIN. It's like a bank card. If I give it to you and give you the access to my account, you can go and withdraw cash, you can deposit cash as if you are me. And if we trust each other, those who are unbanked can be banked. We can have a community banking bridge so that those who don't have documents can get access to a credit card or debit card, but that card will have somebody's name. But as long as you play by your own rules, it means you have a community bank. There are many people in the case of South Africa who come from Zimbabwe, and those people come here, they get salary in cash. is stolen on the way to the bank, they end up with nothing. They are unbanked. But if you are organized, it means any one of you who is got a bank account is already one access too many to the bank. It means you can use the same bank, you can use the same family account, even if it's a prepaid solution or postpaid contract. You can open an account with a mobile network operator and then be able to bring other family members into that account. But each one will have a SIM card, and you can be able to monitor what the use is and be able to allocate expenses. The same as a company employs 20 people. That company itself is like a bank. It has to allocate every month a portion of the income and pay it to everybody. But how many people think they work for the company, they work for the employer, when actually it is the customer who pays everybody? And people don't know that. You can't have profits unless somebody participates in giving you the profit. So I learned this morning that there are things that I myself have not explained even to Mkwama Masimba, that his understanding and my understanding of C2C is not shared. He thinks C2C is about broadcasting, it's about building communities, leveraging on each other so that you can go ahead. Right now, he was talking about his new girlfriend, that's where he is. Sabina was talking about doing a show. And I said, why don't you do a show about love and what love does? Some people may say this is wrong for Mkwama Masimba to associate with a person that he found on his own without anyone assisting him. And what he does, even off camera, is none of my concern. In his bedroom is none of my concern. But how many people would want to be in between blankets, in between two people? So, Mkwama Masimba, that's all I wanted to share with you, that please be the integrator. Let your works speak better than your words. Be the change. Don't expect anything else to come through from what you say, because there are far too many people who are superstitious, who are suspicious, who don't believe that a platform exists for them. Is your C2C or is an overzealous member? Anyone, Moses Mu, anyone is not an ambassador, is not my ambassador. If you believe in community building, Moses, ask not what somebody does in the name of that ideal that you believe in. Be the voice of it. Be the face of it. If you are saying overzealous member, why can't you be just zealous, not over? Moses, why ask of somebody to be the messenger of Jesus? If you believe in Jesus, just be a Christian, not overzealous. Otherwise, we'll call the bishops, archbishops, and the Pope overzealous when all they are doing is serving you. We'll call the president of the country overzealous when he's just there as a servant of the people. So if you believe in something, why use your eyes to look at what somebody's doing in the name of something that you believe in? Why don't you just do it yourself, Moses? Let those who know you by your works, not by your questions. of who is a messenger of who. There is nobody in life who is a messenger who tells you what to do. No. But we learn from others. The platform exists. What time is it, Moses, to ask of what somebody may choose to do in the name of building? Well, he was spreading the C2C gospel and asked a few questions. I also don't know why ask a question. Moses, when you want a link, we'll give you a link. But be the reason why something exists. Be the voice of that thing that you believe in. If you believe in change, be the change. If you believe no change, be the voice. Those who bark, even dogs, when they bark, they are telling you something about dangers that you need to know. So Moses, that's a good question. That's the link. That's shared there. Go through the link, Moses, and that's all. But be the voice of something that is not happening. Even if you wanted to buy onions or carrots and you choose to be in a group, even if you wanted to use an alternative to a taxi, you join Uber as a rider. Some will join Uber as rides, those with cars. And Uber is just a bridge, just a connector like C2C. If today we wanted to set up our own Uber, those who have cars and they have no passengers and they need more passengers, then they can be able to connect. And that is a platform that is built by people who share common problems. And they can provide a single solution to common problems. So that instead of me riding my own car as one person, I can also have passengers. And we go the same place without burning fuel together, individually. So I don't know what else I can say. Just to be able to educate ourselves so that we may know better and learn better. And so that the question that came up this morning from Kwama Simba, he can maybe sum it up, and because there was noise behind, and I hope he was listening. So Kwama Simba, it's your turn. You wanted to communicate something. And I
thank you very much, Mr. Mawere. All I can say, I have learned today what is community building. I've learned.
Thank you. And right now, how many are you where you are now?
Right now, we are 5 people.
So you are a community of 5 people?
Yes.
How many are Zimbabweans in that community?
I'm the only one.
So you are 20%?
Yes.
How many are Ugandans or pretending to be Ugandans?
Frankly, 1%. 1.
That's 20%. How many are black like you?
2.
So you are 40% black.
Yes.
How many are women?
3.
So you are 60% women.
Yes.
And how many are pregnant?
1.
So 20% pregnant.
Yes.
How many are mothers?
2.
So 40% are mothers.
Yes.
So when we describe the C to C, you are 1 C, and now you are a community, but it started as 1 + 1. Now you are 5. And how many have seen you on Facebook Live?
Maybe thousands.
But do they now know that you are part of this Aborigine story?
Yes, they know.
But how much do you think they know?
Not much.
They think that the baby that your girlfriend is carrying is your baby, that you are the sperm donor. Are you the sperm donor?
Yes, I'm the father. No, I'm not the father.
No. Are you the sperm donor?
No.
Yeah?
No.
How many people are married to people with their own children from another relationship?
A lot.
So what lessons are you teaching us? Out of love, not hatred.
Yep.
That it doesn't matter whether you're pregnant or not, you're still a human being. It doesn't matter whether the child is yours or is not, it's still a child. It doesn't matter where you live. If you meet for a purpose. So Samantha says, enlighten us. I don't have light, Samantha, but what I do know is that from the story Mkoma Masimba started, now he's talking of somebody he met yesterday and saying she's my girlfriend. So he's building a community, penetrating, building bridges with Aborigines. And the Aborigines doesn't look so Aborigine. She's mixed. The sperm and the egg may not be from the same skin color, but they produce a human being like you and me. So when we build communities, we build bridges, we become more tolerant. We learn from each other's experiences. And that's all. By telling the story, by sharing it, it means others may benefit. Those who wanted to divorce because the husband looks different may be slow in making that decision. Those who wanted to do something together, they may not worry about the fiction that divides us. Where to a blind person, there's no black person, there's no white person, there's no Aborigine person. They're all human beings. So how do we tolerate that? The brotherhood of men transcends the sovereignty of nations. That even without a paper, you don't become a less human being because you've sneaked yourself into another person's backyard. Doesn't mean I disturb you if I cross into your country without papers. Once I'm inside, treat me as a human being. Don't treat me as a foreigner. So that is the challenge we face. That is the challenge we face.
Hello?
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 Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've learned. What is community building? I've learned.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
This thing Zimbabwe. This is Zimbabwe. Who want to say Boogie?
Yeah.
Who want to say Boogie? Who want to say in your?
As I said to Sabrina that while you are writing it, we are all learning.
Yes.
Yeah.
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 How do you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
How do you see? How do you take that?
That's a test about acceptance, about reality. Yeah. So I need to go. We will catch up later.
Yeah, thank you very much. I'll be your show.
All right.
1 p.m. Thank you very much.
Okay.